Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis AutoSports. Here we have a 2001 Jeep Cherokee Sport XJ that came to us 100% original, all bone stock with 97,000 original and documented miles. This was a local trade-in. It was also locally serviced. We have a lot of service records for this XJ. We installed our full Stage 2 package with many additional upgrades. We also did our full service package. The previous owner, like I just mentioned, took very good care of this. There was a lot of things that were already done that we typically do. Please keep in mind, if there's anything you want to add, remove, we'll be more than happy to do so. Take note of the paint. It has a absolutely gorgeous shine. We did our full paint correction service on it. So we'll go ahead and start off with these steering and suspension package. It's our very popular Stage 2. Every single suspension and steering component has been upgraded and replaced. So starting up front, you have brand new coils, brand new shocks, brand new control arms. Also want to let you guys know, as we go through this video, every single hardware nut, bolt, washer that is taken off of this Jeep is replaced with upgraded grade 10 high strength hardware. Won't rust, won't give you any issues, and like I said, it's a high strength grade hardware that we use. So continuing, coils, springs, control arms. We also have a upgraded heavy duty tie rod bar with brand new tie rod ends. We also have a brand new drag link bar, all new sleeve as well with drag bar ends. We have a fully adjustable heavy duty track bar. We have a brand new steering stabilizer. We have new sway bar end links with bushings, sway bar drop down bracket. So every single suspension and steering component up front, as you see, has all been upgraded. While we're down here, brand new oil pan, gasket, and now it's standard for us to replace our oil pans as well. There's no point of dropping it down and putting the old pan up there, so we have brand new oil pans. If you take a look at every piece of hardware on here, it's all been upgraded. In addition to the oil pan, we have a brand new rear main seal, so the infamous rear main seal is not leaking, and valve cover gasket. Those three seals, if you were to go to a dealership, you're going to spend about $1,000 just on that service. All the grease fittings are fully greased, ready to go, so it's turnkey. If you sort of glance down the Jeep, you just see continuation of grade 8 hardware, transfer case drop down kit as well. Take a look back at the rear shocks, once again grade 8 hardware, new full set of leaf springs, new U-joints, bolts, the whole nine. Stainless steel rear brake line. And if you take note of the axle, very smooth finish. There's no rust on it. What we do when we lift our Jeeps, we want the undercarriage to look as nice as we can possibly get it. So we actually drop the axle, we sandblast it down, and we refinish it with a nice flat black performance paint. It's a thicker paint, but it's not a undercarriage spray. And obviously, if this was rusty, if you spray on top of rust, you just see the same texture as rust. So extremely clean undercarriage. U-joints, everything are good. We did pinion seals as well. While we're down here, very comfortable down here, full driveline service, front differential, transfer case, transmission, rear differential, all were completely drained, flushed, clean, refilled with all synthetic fluids. So your complete drive line is completely ready to go, all synthetic fluids. Everything's greased up, absolutely ready to go. Brake shields are still intact. Very, very thick tie rod bar, very thick track bar as well. All adjustable, so should be set for a very, very long time with that. So went through the entire suspension and service and steering component. We have our exclusive DAS Moab wheels. That's a 16x8 with a 0 offset. The other company on the market that has a Moab wheel, they actually have a positive 12. So ours is a nice concave. We have a 265/75 BFG all-terrain tire. Take a look at this paint. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything black that you see on this Jeep is Kevlar. So what we did on the front bumper, that all gets removed. It all gets completely sanded down with different grits of sandpaper, sealed, and then sprayed with a 2-par Kevlar material. This stuff is near indestructible. Did the same thing with the raised hood portions as well. Very clean, perfect lines going all the way down. And if you take a look at the hood, look at that paint, absolutely gorgeous. We continued on the side trim and rocker panels as well. You're going to hear a click on this door. We are going to replace the pin. Nice clean line of Kevlar, no overspray or anything like that. Same thing there. Bottom of the doors are very, very clean. I'll show you the interior here in a moment. Keep in mind, new pin in there. So we have side trim, rocker panels, couple 4 cylinders over there making some noise. While we're back here, new fitting for the brakes, complete new leaf spring packs, no add leaves here, all new hardware. I think what we end up having on these things, we also have new hardware on the rear sway bar brackets and bushings as well. I think we end up having about 80 pieces of hardware. Take a look at the rear diff, same thing, sandblasted down, super clean. Jeep looks good from all angles. Got a roof rack on there. They're not for everyone. Some people like them, some people don't. We'll remove it if you don't. Not a big deal. Take a look at the roof as well. It's also super, super clean. The exhaust system that is on this Jeep is in good condition. We typically replace the exhaust. It was actually in pretty good condition. So that's original. If you guys want us to replace it, we usually go with a full system, new catalytic converter, new pipe, new muffler over the axle pipe, and a nice tip. Looks nice and clean the way we tuck it down in the corner. So that's something I want to bring to your attention. Service wise, the previous owner did a whole cooling service on it, which is nice. So it has a recently replaced radiator, water pump, thermostat, hoses, all that, and that's a major service. So that's done. And in combination with our driveline service and all the seals, this thing is absolutely ready to go. So in a nutshell, there's probably some other things on the exterior and underneath, but we'll move on to the interior. Oh, another thing, door handles. We remove these, scuff them down, and paint them. A lot of dealers will put some Armor All. They'll look dark and black for a couple days, but that is actually exterior paint. So it's gonna hold up. Like I mentioned, guys, what we're gonna do on the doors is we actually replace the pin in the door check inside as well. We did our full leather seat package in this. Inside, the carpets was really nice. We didn't have to replace that. We got our full leather seats in here, fully built bolsters. So all the bolsters have been reshaped and built up. All new foam. We have our dual heated seats. This does have the remote as well. upgraded factory CD player. Rear carpet is very, very clean. We have the pockets on the back seat. Another thing that we do, a lot of attention to detail on the seats, is we make these hooks right here so that the seat belt clips stay up. So when you fold the seat up, they don't fall down and you have to hold them up while you put the seat back in. So that's a nice feature that we do, just little small simple things. We are not 100% done with this, probably about 95. So we also have a brand new set of Pioneer 6.5 speakers throughout the interior as well. We have a completely brand new headliner and 2 brand new sun visors. Very, very clean rear cargo. Has a very nice smell in here. You have your new leather, your new headliner, the carpet's been steam cleaned, so when you get in here it doesn't smell like a 20-year-old Jeep. Really what you smell as soon as you open the doors is a gust of leather that hits you. As far as the exterior, guys, there's really, I mean, obviously there's no damage whatsoever. There's a couple spots where there is a little bit. See if I can find one. You got right here a little area there, and you have a little area right there. We just try to really point out any and all imperfections. You have 2 little things right there that can easily be touched up. And this Jeep, just so you guys know, when I say we're 95% done, all that little stuff will get done before it leaves out of here. Now, what I just pointed out there and there, we can touch that up a little bit for you, but we just like to show you guys absolutely everything. The header panel is super, super clean. The hood is beautiful. The hood cowl's in great condition, no broken clips up there. And just a really, really clean and straight body. Trying to see if there's any sort of, you got a small little guy right there. And the paint correction service, just so you guys know, it doesn't do anything that's beyond the clear coat. Our paint correction service that we do, which is about a 4-day procedure, we essentially sand the clear coat down with multiple grits of sandpaper. It's a wet sanding procedure, and then multiple steps of compound polishes and buffs. And it's been a long day, guys. All right, well, I think that's enough. You guys get the idea. Super clean XJ. Once again, 97,000 miles, as you see. Everything for the most part has been done. Very classic build. These, okay. Lots of noise. They don't go too fast though. So, the Stage 2 is probably one of our most popular XJs. It makes for a perfect daily driver. It has the classic look. It's not overdone. The drivability is just like stock, if not a little bit better with all the new components and everything else. So if you guys have any questions about this XJ, please feel free to contact us at 855-XJ Jeeps. That's 855-955-3377. Thank you.